Guys, I'm here hiding out in my car because my little one will not give me a break. I know I look a mess. It is about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. My little one just woke me up. I'm so freaking tired. As you can see, I need a damn fill-in. I need my eyebrows done. Name something I don't need. I need everything. Okay, I decided to do this vlog, okay, to bring awareness to single motherhood, what we go through, the good, the bad, the ugly, the emotional, the funny when it comes to these beautiful, intelligent, amazing kids, okay? We go through it, okay? So I just wanted to share you guys a day in the life of what some of single mothers go through, some of the single mothers I personally know. So we're going to pretty much touch on everything in this video. Please like, subscribe, share, give it a thumbs up, put on that bell button so you can receive more notifications about more videos. I might do a part 2. Anyway, let's get into it, honey, okay? Get your teacups ready because we're going to be talking about some shit, honey. Okay, so let's get into it, okay? Being a single mother. Now, the one thing that I cannot stand about the whole being a single mother thing. Oh my God, it's so loud. Y'all loud. People might turn around and say, well, you knew that this person wasn't shit before you had a baby with them. First of all, we know that a lot of people are not shit before we deal with them or we have a baby by them. Yes, in most cases, we choose to ignore the red flags. A lot of us have done it. But I want you to be aware that that's not every single mother's situation. Okay? Sometimes when the honeymoon phase is over, we see a person for who they really are. Meaning, okay, sometimes you could be married to somebody, have a baby, all of a sudden, it don't work out, okay? You could be engaged to somebody. All of a sudden, it don't work out, you're pregnant, or whatever the case may be. Everybody's situation is different. There is no woman in the history of womanhood that has ever said, I want to be a single parent. I just want a baby. I just want a baby. Okay. Really, girl? Really? They ever told you that? They a damn lie. They need therapy. And the yonder better fix it.
Yeah. So I've been trying to do this video for a long time, but every time I try to get started, one of my kids walks into the bathroom. I can't use the bathroom. I can't do nothing. They're just right here all the time. Never have a bed to yourself again. Never, okay? Your king size now belongs to you and all of your children. And their crumbs and their shitty diapers and everything. It's great. It's great. Single motherhood is great. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I really do love my kids. They're my motivation and they keep me going. If it wasn't for them, I don't really know where I would be at this point in my life.
We just gonna have to sit here and keep it all the way real, okay? Let's talk about postpartum depression, which it seems like nobody really wants to take serious. It's very, very serious. I remember having my daughter, and we had caught an infection. We had gotten really, really sick in the delivery room, and we had to have an emergency C-section. We were separated for a day. That means no breastfeeding. She automatically had to go on formula, which I did not want. But because of circumstances, we had to be separated. So imagine all of that and postpartum hits you. I really thought that the doctors had mixed up my baby. Like I really thought in my mind, postpartum set in automatically, because the thing about a C-section, you don't get to have instant skin-to-skin contact. Maybe cheek-to-cheek contact, but it's not skin-to-skin. So imagine me going a whole day without seeing my child, touching my child smelling me, so I can instantly build up breast milk. I really thought the doctors had mixed up my child. I really thought they did. I felt like my child didn't know me. And these are things that women go through, even without having a C-section. Postpartum can last for a very, very long time. It's extremely hard. It messes with your mental, especially if you're choosing to breastfeed and the baby doesn't latch on. You can automatically feel like, My baby doesn't love me. My baby doesn't like me. It's a lot of things you go through, like a chemical imbalance. And a lot of people don't want to talk about that. It's real life. There are women that unfortunately harm their baby, mistreat their baby, neglect their baby because mentally they're not there. So imagine going through all of that and you're a single mother. You're by yourself and you have no support system. Support system is always crucial, whether you're married or not. Support system is very crucial. It's a physical, mental, and emotional change you go through with having children. And that support is necessary. That support is necessary across the board.
Yeah, so like time for myself, like, I like to go get my feet done, my nails done, party occasionally, get my hair done. But time is like always an issue, being a single parent. There's a lot of crazy things going on right now in the world. You got to worry about who you trust. Family members are doing vicious things to these kids now, and it's coming up years later and it's affecting their behavior.
Rest in peace to all the beautiful children who have lost their lives at the hands of terrible parents and step-parents. We must always protect our children.
Close friends, like, it's just a lot. So, like, I don't trust my kids with no one. Like, I try not to send them anywhere. I'm even lucky that they're not even homeschooled, and my main goal is to protect my kids at all times whatsoever.
There are some bitter baby mothers that just feel the need to be extremely vindictive to baby fathers. There are some. But I just feel like single mothers get a bad rap when there are a lot of us that have no interest in being bitter to the baby father, have no interest in being bitter at all. We're just extremely tired. A lot of us great mothers are just extremely tired, okay? No sleep, doing everything by ourselves, taking care of the kids by ourselves financially. We're financially, emotionally, and mentally drained, as we should, because it's a lot of responsibility on one parent. So if another parent wants to come along that's not contributing and has so much to say and call you bitter, I just want to know who the hell raised you. I need to talk to your mom and your grandmama to figure out who raised you. Yeah, I said it. And if you just feel the need just to call a woman that's doing all this work bitter for absolutely no reason. Now, if you have a reason, that's another thing. But if you ain't got no goddamn reason, you got so much to say and you ain't been reaching out to help out with nothing. Shut the hell up.
Sometimes I wake up and I want to be a dad, but I can't because I got 3 kids and they need to eat.
Child, let me clutch my pearls and gather myself.
As a single mom, you have no choice. You just got to, take it and do what you got to do because the kids didn't ask to be here.
I commend those wonderful fathers out there that really have stepped up and really don't have to go to child support. And really, even though it didn't work out with the baby mother, they are still there. They are still heavily involved with their children. This video might not be for you. There is a difference between being single and being a single mother, okay? Being single means you and the father are not together, but he is doing an amazing job at co-parenting. Being a single mother means you are getting absolutely no help from the other parent, okay? Bloop, there it is. Everybody's story is different. Everybody has a different story. We all have the same ending because the ending is, our ending is the same because we all want to make sure these children grow up to be strong and healthy and grow up to be somebody, okay? Be better than we were. I think that's any parent's goal. But it's hard. It's hard because I don't know about some of you guys' kids, but for my kid, pre-K, she's in pre-K, she's 4. Pre-K starts at 9:30, okay? And she has to be picked up at 3 o'clock. Now, I'm just trying to figure out what job they thought I was supposed to have, what full-time job they thought I was supposed to have between, 10 o'clock and 2:30? What job? That's a part-time job that doesn't pay anything. So how am I supposed to pay for after-school activities? How am I supposed to pay for her snacks? How am I supposed to pay for medical bills? How am I supposed to pay for all of this? So you know what? You now have to put her in before aftercare, before school care, and after school care. Okay, so that's like from 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning to like 6. You go all those hours without seeing your children. Now you're stuck at a job for 8 or 9 hours. Okay, you're stuck there thinking about your kid, thinking about what your kid is doing, feeling guilty because you're not with your kid and you just spent all of the day away from your child. Okay, so society makes us feel guilty for that. Okay, but who is supposed to feed these kids if we don't go out and do what we need to do? Who's supposed to feed these children? Okay, society makes me feel guilty. All right, so that means you have to pay for before school care, after school care, which is extremely expensive. That means you're obviously, to society, you're making too much money. You don't qualify for food stamps. You don't qualify for Section 8. You don't qualify for any governmental assistance whatsoever.
You get no rest. You got no help. You got no money. It's one income household.
Don't get me started on damn child support. Don't get me started on damn child support. Okay? If you happen to get it, if they can find the individual, track them down, okay, and you get that shmoney, okay, sometimes it be $50, sometimes it be $30. Some of y'all sisters be bitching and moaning about getting paid $700 and something, $1,000. I only get paid $4,000, $7,000. Some of us get paid nothing. Now, that's my issue with that. The other thing is about being a single mother. We want to date too. We want to go out. And a lot of people feel like, well, you chose to be a single mother. You chose to have a kid. So they feel as though we shouldn't get a break. We shouldn't go out. And that's not the case. We are human, okay? Granted, we might have made a mistake in choosing the particular person that we chose to have a kid with, or things happen. Spouses die. There's many different reasons why you can end up being a single mother, okay? You can be married, the person dies, the person, gets sick and can't really help. You could be in a whole marriage, okay? Sleeping right next to your spouse every day, okay? And still be a single mother, still be handling everything on your own, okay? So it's more to it than just that.
Oh, no, he didn't. Miss Peaches?
There's a lot. So if you ever need help, don't be afraid, to reach out, because it's hard. And one day when you find a man that you trust and you become a union, then you'll no longer have to be a single parent. I just always felt like kids need both of their parents growing up. I never grew up in a two-parent home. My mother raised me, basically. From when I was young, when I was old. I would see my father periodically, like once every few months, And now he's gone, but he's in a better place. And I don't know. He never was like really there for me as a parent. But when he did come around, it was just like blah, like whatever. I don't know.
Now the positives. When they get on your damn nerves and they know they got on your nerves and they come and they give you a hug or a smile or something like that, it's wonderful. It makes you feel really great. It just for the moment, because you're going to be stressed again in a couple minutes. Positives. You never go to the bathroom by yourself. You're always going to have somebody with you. It's wonderful. You can't eat food by yourself, so there's always somebody to help you to eat it so you don't gain too much weight. They really have helped me to see things a whole lot differently. As hard as it is, I'm really a different person because of them. And I just want to be better for them, and I want them to do better and make better decisions for me, for them, for themselves, better than I did. And, I got 3 boys, 3 black boys, so it's really important to me that I do the best that I can for them, and that I push them to be better than they can ever be. And I think as a single parent, this may sound crazy, being raised by a single mom until she got married, you know, it does something different for you. You kind of raised on survival, and I learned a lot from being raised by my mom. So I try to do things a little differently. Made mistakes with my oldest, my teenager, so I plan to do things different with the younger kids. I don't want to raise you know, kids that, you know, have to heal from their childhood. So I'm trying to show them love and trying to teach them how to live instead of survive, you know. Say hi. Give kisses. Mwah. Mwah. Say bye.
Bye.
Overall, I enjoy being a parent. You know, my kids make me laugh. I'm there when they're sad, when they're mad. They always compliment me on my cooking. So, if you can't throw down, they will let you know quick, fast, and a hurry. But yeah, I could go on and on and on and on and on and on about single parents. But if you're a single parent, you know, continue to do what you're doing for your kids. I know sometimes life, like, it could get rough, it could get hard, it could get frustrating, but just keep pushing through and let God guide you in every step. And if you need somebody to talk to somebody closer to you. Let people know, like, hey, you need a break.
My daughter is an amazing 4-year-old. I love her. She's so smart. The brightest little girl that I know, to the point where it amazes me. The most amazing thing about being a single mother is you have this little person that loves you unconditionally at moments when you don't even love yourself, at moments where you might feel ugly. I'm not even gonna cry. You have this person, this little human being that looks up to you and admires you, and at moments when you feel your lowest, they're there to put a smile on your face. You know, children don't care about money and how much you make, what you do for a living, what kind of car you drive. They're there to love you. And after losing my mother, a woman that, yes, my mother was married, but she did a lot of, you know, she was married to my father. She did a lot of it by herself because my dad was out working. They just want your love. They want your time. They want your love. And if I could do it all over again, I would have my daughter. My daughter is going places. She's amazing, you know, and at moments where I don't have enough strength, it's her that helps me go on. I don't know where I would be in my life if it wasn't for her. Goddamn YouTube, y'all got me tearing now.